Okay, let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been forever since I've done a favourites video. So today I thought that I would film a July favourites. Would it be classed as July because it's like mid-July? I don't know, but it's going to be my July favourites. It's going to be a video just based on all the products that I have been kind of loving for the last 2 months. I think my last favourite was like April favourites, possibly May. I think it was April though, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, here we are. Gonna do another review because I'm slacking. So I do have a few products to get through, so I am just gonna like fly through them. I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes long, but they always are because I can't stop talking. Clearly, perfect example. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So the first product that I've been absolutely loving for the last like 2 months is the Body Shop Special Edition Blueberry Body Butter, and it looks like this. Now I don't know if this is still special edition because I had this I think for like Christmas, I think last year, and I've just recently started using it, but I absolutely love it. I've used nearly all of it. Oh my god, it smells amazing. I absolutely love the Body Shop body butters because I just think that when you rub them in, they like melt into your skin and they're just the bomb, and they're so nice to like, you know, get into your skin. They don't leave like a tacky layer, they don't feel greasy, they feel really moisturising, really hydrating. So I always normally grab for a Body Shop body butter. I do like their body lotion, and I have talked about their body lotion in possibly a few favourites videos in the past, but I always use the Body Shop or Soap and Glory products to moisturise my body because I just love them. So if this is still available, I would highly recommend the blueberry scent if you are really into like obviously fruity scents like me, but it's just amazing. Amazing. The next item that I've been loving for I'd say the last couple of weeks because I haven't long ordered it. It is the Bay Minerals Translucent Powder Duo. So it looks like that. That's the outer packaging. It's black and sleek and shows all your fingerprints. It's a nightmare. And then when I can get it open. And then the inside looks like this. So just cover that mirror and throw this little bit off. And that is what it looks like. So on this side you have a glow powder, and on this side you have a matte powder, and these are face powders. So I've been using the matte powder to set my under eye and sometimes to set my whole face, but I don't know if I like it for that. I just like it for setting the under eyes at the minute. And I have been using the glow powder for a little bit of a highlight. Now that's not too intense, so if you like a really intense highlight then you're probably not going to like that. It is very subtle, it is very like kind of dewy skin type of glow. Nothing that is too like bang in your face. As you can see, like it's nothing that's gonna, you know, like bam and shock people, but they are really nice formulas. The matte one is a tiny bit powdery for my liking. It feels a little bit chalky, but I really wanted to try a new like setting powder, and I had this on offer. I think it was down to like £18 or something like that on Feel Unique, so I thought I would pick it up. But I do like it. I have really been using it a lot. I really like this for setting the under eye, and I haven't really used this that much because it's not as intense. Like I like a bang intense highlighter, but nonetheless absolutely love this. This I've been really enjoying, and this not so much. The next product that I've been loving is this little guy. This is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte. Oh my god, I love these. I'm not sure if I've talked about them in a previous favourites, but if I have, then I'm sorry I'm talking about it again, but they deserve to be talked about a second time. But if I haven't, I will tell you why I love them. So I bought the mini versions. I bought the nude edition and the brown edition. I think I bought them back last year, but oh my god, these are the nicest liquid lipsticks I have ever tried. They are so unbelievably comfortable, highly pigmented, they smell amazing, and they last all day. I literally wore this to work last week, I'd say from like 8 o'clock in the morning till about 7 o'clock at night, and I had to still wipe it off. Like, don't get me wrong, it faded a little bit, like, you know, it's not so superhuman, and it got a little bit patchy, but other than that, it lasted amazing, better than a lot of the other ones that I've tried, and I love it. Like, I just love it. I'm into nudes, I'm into browns, I'm not really into pinks, even though I have like a pink on today, but it's like a dark pink, so I don't really mind that. But bright pinks are a no-go. But this one is in the shade Flirt, and it is the one that I've been really loving, because it kind of just reminds me of like a grunge, like 90s type of lipstick, and I really like it. I really like that type of colour. I've just been wearing it with this simple makeup and then just a nice grungy lip, and I love it. That is my signature look at the minute. But yeah, these, I think the mini editions you can still get. I think I bought mine off Cult Beauty, and I think they retail for about £30, perhaps 35, I'm not too sure, I can't remember, it was been a while since I ordered these, but when they run out I will be purchasing the full size, because they are by far, I think, my favourite liquid lipstick formula. So the next product that I've been loving is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I didn't really know what to think of this first. When I started using it to do my brows, I also used it in my brow routine video. If you haven't seen it, I will link it somewhere on the screen. I wasn't sure what to think of it. I didn't know if I really liked it. I didn't know if I loved it. I didn't know if I hated it. I wasn't too sure. But it's what I've been using for the last couple of weeks, just on its own, without any of the other Benefit products that I did show in my brow routine, because I was using all of them, and then sometimes when I was in a rush I was thinking, oh, I haven't got time to go through all these different steps, so I was just like grabbing for this one and quickly filling my brows and on my way type of thing. But the more I've done it, the more I think I love it. Like, the more I think I really like this product and the way it does my brows. So if you've not seen it, then the one end just looks like this. It is a little bit on a slant. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but it's like on a slant. Now, if it's so weird, like if I use it when it's on a slant, it's really pigmented, but if I use it like straight, then hardly anything comes out. So I'm not too sure how that works, but that's how it happens. And then the other side is a spoolie. So this is the only product that I've been using on my brows for, I'd say, the last week to 10 days. I know that's quite specific, but that is what I've been doing. And I have really been liking how they are doing my brows and how they are holding up and everything. Out of the whole Benefit brow range that I purchased and that I had started using to do my brows, I think I prefer this at the minute. Like, I love it. I actually love it. So yeah, I'm in the shade medium 4, and it is like the perfect colour to my hair. Definitely recommend trying this out if you haven't already. So the next product has recently become a huge favourite of mine, and it is these little bad boys. These are the NYX Total Control Drop Foundations. I bought mine in 2 different shades because that is what the foundation matrix told me would suit me, but I have been currently using the TCDF 11, which is beige, but I also ordered the buff as well, but I have been using the beige more because I am slightly tanned at the minute. So the reason I like this foundation is because, one, it has a dropper. So it doesn't have a pump, it has a dropper, so you just literally like pick them up and like drop it onto your face, on your hand, whatever you want. It is lovely and thin, but very buildable. Like if you put a drop or 2 on like each area of the face, it is a bit more of a sheer coverage. Then the more drops you add, obviously the more full coverage your face becomes. I like quite a full coverage type of face, so I use quite a few drops per area, but I love it. It lasts amazingly well. The coverage is superb. The colour match was brilliant for me personally, and they do have a lot of colour choices as well, so there should be a shade to match most people. I have mixed these together, but I didn't really see that much of a difference in colour, if that makes sense. Perhaps I think because they are so similar, they are only like a shade apart, but at the minute I have been using this one, and yeah, I love it. Like, why have I not tried these before? I think these retail for about £14. I think, again, I bought mine off Cult Beauty, but yeah, I would highly recommend these foundations if you are after a full coverage. A very light foundation, doesn't feel heavy, because I think it is, the consistency is so thin, but it is nice and buildable, and all other concealers and powders that I use with it sits down on top of it nicely as well. So yeah, if you're after a new foundation, highly recommend this one because it's amazing. So the next product that I have been loving, I've talked about a few times in a favourites video, I think, and I've also used it in a tutorial, but it is the BH Cosmetics and the Carly Bible palette. This is the original one, not the new updated one, but the reason I love this is just because of the highlighters. They are phenomenal. They are so pigmented, it is unreal. And the one in particular that I have been using lately, because I am quite tanned, is this middle guy by here. I've also been using this one on my inner corner and my brow bone, but as for my cheekbones and down my nose and stuff like that, I've been using this one. They are literally just, oh, so pigmented. Like, what? And I think this cost me like £14. Like, what? How pigmented is that? It's amazing. So that is why I've been loving this palette. I've been using these quite a little bit on like clients for a lot of proms and also for bridal trials as well, but this palette has been permanently in my little like makeup bag just for these two shades alone. I just think they are amazing highlighters. They give off such a nice pigmented glow. They're in your face, they boosh, bam, highlighted, and yeah, I just love them. And for the price, you can't go wrong, because obviously you do get like 4 highlighting shades, plus you get 10 eyeshadow shades. I couldn't even get that out. But I would highly recommend this if you are after a nice pigmented palette. BH Cosmetics, I think, are a bit hit and miss sometimes, but this palette and the ShanXO palette that I've had from there are amazing. Amazing quality and amazing value for money. The next products that I have been loving so much, best purchase ever. A few months ago, I say a few months ago, about 2 or 3 months ago maybe, I bought a load of new brushes from Crown Brush, and there are 4 brushes in particular that I have been loving and that I don't even know how I lived without them before. So I'm going to show you them quickly. Please excuse the state of them, they need to be washed and I just haven't had time. So the first brush is this little guy. It is a nice fluffy blending brush. This is the C441 Pro Blending Crease. I use this obviously in my crease to buff out like transition colours and to make sure all my like eyeshadows blend smoothly and seamlessly, and I just love it. The bristles are amazing for like packing the colour on and blending, but it is that easy to blend. They blend shadows out that easy. They doesn't even take a lot. I'm literally just like, ooh, 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 ooh. Done. So I highly recommend this one. I think this was like £3, £4. It's definitely cheap. They are definitely under £10 per brush. Some are under 5, so I mean you can't really go wrong. But this one in particular is one of my faves. I was after like a really like chunky like blending brush to get right in there, and this has definitely been the one for me. I love it. The next one I've been loving is the Crown C511. This doesn't have a name, it just says the C511. This is more of a like tapered blending brush, but this is, I use this more for like packing on the colour on the outer corner and then just like blending that into my crease, and this does an amazing job for that as well. Very easy to control because of the obviously tapered shape of it. And then the other brush that I've been loving is the Crown C510. This is more of a dense like packing brush for packing colour on, and that, like I said about the last one, I just use this mainly to pack the colour onto the outer V, and then I go in like with the C511 and I kind of blend it up, and then I blend it all together with the C441. Lots of different brushes, but that is what I do. And if I'm honest, I've seen a huge difference in the way that my eyeshadow is coming out. I feel like the colours are blending a lot better. I feel like they are like gradual a bit more, do you know what I mean? Like they blend better into each other. And I just think the whole eye look is a lot more, like, I don't know the word, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I mean. I just, is way, way, way better. The other brush that I've been loving is the C437 Pro Dome Blender. I use this for packing on highlight. I used to use a fan brush, but I never really got that bang intense highlight, which is what I like. I like it to be like, damn, you girl, you are glowing. And I like it to be really in your face, so I found that using this brush really packs that highlight on and gives me that desired effect. I will link these brushes in the description box below if you are interested in purchasing them. I will link wherever I can find that I have in the description box below as well. But these will be linked there, the exact links to the pages of the brushes, if you are interested in purchasing some new brushes. So speaking of brushes, the next item I have been loving is a brush cleaner. Lately, for some reason, my makeup has just gone wild in the salon and everybody wants to book in for makeup. So I needed a makeup brush cleaner that was going to be quick, efficient, good, and like brushes, you know, dry quite quickly, so I can switch up brushes and colours in between clients. And this is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. Now this is only the 2 fluid ounce bottle, but I did buy the big bottle to tip it in. Just this one is the only one that had a nozzle, and it's just easier to spray onto the brushes and to clean them off rather than dip them into the solution. So in between clients, this has been an absolute godsend to switch up the colour, so I can use obviously the brush and still be hygienic, ready for the next client, but to get off any excess eyeshadow that I've used from the previous client. So the way I use it is just spray some onto the brush head, and then I just dab the brush on some kitchen roll just to get all the colour out. And then obviously it is sanitised because this is a hygienic professional grade makeup cleanser, and it is a quick drying rinse free formula, so you don't have to go and rinse the bristles off the brush off after. It just dries. It's amazing. It's so quick and easy. This does contain 99.99% antimicrobial disinfectant at 30 seconds contact time. It is completely sanitised as well, which is amazing, because obviously in between clients I haven't got time to kind of wash all my brushes, wait for them to dry. I need something that's going to do the job quick, easy and efficiently, and this little bad boy it does. Don't get me wrong, it is not cheap. I think this little bottle on its own was like £8 for a 2 fluid ounce. And I think the bigger bottle was something like £20 or something like that. So it's not a cheap makeup brush cleanser, but it is definitely worth the money if you are, especially a freelance makeup artist and you have a lot of clients that you are doing in a day and you need to switch up your makeup brushes quite frequently. Then I would definitely recommend this. It is a brilliant, brilliant makeup brush cleanser. So next up I have some lashes to talk about. These are a new found favourite of mine. I can't believe I haven't tried them before. And these are the Tatty lashes. They look like this. These are luxury strip eyelashes. They're 100% luxury mink eyelashes. I've got 3 different styles here, but there are loads to choose from. I've already used quite a few on clients as well, so some of my other styles have gone. But I bought a whack of these off falseeyelashes.co.uk because I wanted to see what they was like. I was after mink lashes that wasn't going to break the bank, but still needed to look really nice and full. I really give off a dramatic look. So I tried these and I was blown away by them. They are so easy to apply. They are comfortable. The lash band is simple to apply as well. It just grabs on. It's not one of these like plasticky lash bands. And the overall effect is lovely and thick and fluffy lashes, which is exactly what I want. So yeah, I think these retail for about between £7 to £10. I think the 3D mink ones are about £20, but a lot of them 3D mink ones are that expensive anyway. But yeah, I think these retail for about between £7 to £10, but I'm happy paying that because they are worth it. The quality is there, and you can't really complain for the price because a lot of mink lashes are a lot more expensive than that. So yeah, these will be linked in the description box below as well if you want to check them out. So this is not makeup, skincare, beauty related at all, but it is something that I've been loving for the last month. No, it's not even a month. I'd say like 2 weeks, perhaps 2 weeks. I don't really know, but I nearly finished it anyway. And this is the Bridget Kemmerer's Letters to the Lost. This is from the Zoella Book Club. I always buy Zoella's book club because I love reading and I'm obsessed with Zoella anyway. So I always buy her book club suggestions because I trust her reading suggestions completely. She did not fail me in the last lot of books. I absolutely loved those. So I did purchase the whole bundle like normal. This one, it's amazing. I'm not going to give it too much away because if you have just ordered it or you are in the middle of reading it, then I don't want to like give the whole story away. But let me just say that it is one of these books that grabs you, makes you laugh, makes you cry, but it is such a nice story as well. It is so well put together, it's brilliantly written, and it's just a damn good storyline. So if you have ordered the Zoella book club collection and you haven't read this, then you will love it when you start reading it. Or if you have read it, let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. I would love to hear because I am thoroughly enjoying it. I think I've only got a couple of chapters left. I haven't got that much left in the book, but it deserved a little spot in my favourites because I absolutely love it. And that is basically it, guys. That is the products and makeup and stuff that I've been loving for the last month or so. So if you have tried any of these products that I've that I've mentioned in this video, then please let me know what you thought of them in the comments below. Or if there's any products that you recommend me trying or think I should try out or review, then please let me know that as well. Let me know what you think of the book if you have read it. I would love to know your thoughts. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. My social media links will be popping up on the screen right about now, so make sure you are following me on those to keep up to date with what is happening. And other than that, I think that's all I have to say. So I hope you're having a fantastic week wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! See this, I got the owl? What? So because it, oh my god. What? So it doesn't have a pump, I can't talk today. Why can't I talk? So I do add, this doesn't have, I can't know, I just can't talk. I give up, I just can't talk.